Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, every single one of you guys. Good morning, grand rising, rich rising. Happy new day to my chosen family. How y'all doing this morning? Go ahead, as you coming into the room, do me a favor. I just want you to go ahead and double tap on the screen as you come into the room. As you come into the room, double tap on my screen upon arrival. Thank you so much to Keisha Hodges. I see the hearts coming through. Thank you so much. Good morning, Latifa. Good morning, Trish. I see you first thing in the morning. That's what I'm talking about. Pop in, get right to it. You know what I mean? If we midways through this week, just call me JW. What's up, Tia? I see you. Good morning to you as well. Good morning, Doris 127. Shay. Good morning to you over here on Facebook. How you doing, Sharon Bradley as well? Good morning to you as well, Latoya Lane. How are you this morning? Shay, appreciate you. I see you over here on TikTok. Thank you so much. Bossy, good morning to you. Thank you. Spiritual G, good morning to you. Felicia Gregory, I see you. How you doing? Crystal, how you doing this morning? Lisa Love Rising, I see you. Good morning. Good morning. Rich Rising, Grand Rising. Happy new day to my chosen family. Chantel, Bob, good morning to you. Sophia, I see you. Good morning to you. How you doing? Barbara, good morning. Inspiring Queen, good morning. Erica 832, good morning to you. Day. Good morning to you. Home of the Stars, I see y'all this morning. Appreciate you, Felicia, for the first badge of this morning. Do me a favor before we even get into it. I want y'all to go ahead and send 5 badges on IG before we get started. Over here on TikTok, same thing. Let us get to 100 stars real quick on TikTok before we get started. And y'all know the drill over here on TikTok. Let us get to 100 stars on Facebook. On TikTok, y'all know the drill. We got to get to 10K. 10K and we turn up. That's just how we do. We got to get back into setting our goals and getting them through. You know what I'm saying? Pushing through every single morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Donna Walker, how you doing? Danielle, how are you this morning? Christina Rogers, how y'all doing this morning, man? Nat, good morning to you. How are you? Body by Kira, I seen you slide in this morning. How are you, my love? What's going on, Nicole? Okay, Victoria, I see you. They gonna have the Smith tapping in here. They're like, Coach, I got you. Here we go. Latoya Lane, 86. Coach, I got you. What's up? Home of the Stars. Coach, I got you. That's it. That's how I feel when soon as I said that they tap in, they be like, Coach, I got you. Say less. You know what I'm saying? We outside. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I said that this morning, I asked everybody, I said, go ahead, double tap on that screen. Go ahead and send the love. Let's go ahead and tap in right quick. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, man? Bad gal. How are you? Good morning to you, my love. What's going on, Fedro? I see you, top notch. I see you this morning, Nicole, 83 Libra. How are you this morning? One thing I want to say before we even get into that, look at Miss Hodges. Miss Hodges, like, let me get this 100 up here real quick. You know what I'm going to tell you while I ask y'all to go ahead and send me the stars, the badges, and the gifts this morning? Because if you are able to hear the sound of my voice this morning, God already did something good for us. If you are able to hear my voice this morning, if you're able to be amongst the living this morning, that means that God had did what? He done picked us one more time. You know what I'm saying? That means that one more time, one more day, that he decided that we were worthy of being able to be here. Thank you, Mama Tina. Thank you so much, Crystal Love. Danielle, appreciate y'all. Shateria Clark, thank you so much for the Cash App. One more day, God has decided that we were good enough. We were good enough, that we were worthy enough. Thank you so much for that Cash App. To be here on this morning. And for that, it's like, yo, I'm Coach, you know what? I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to hear your voice. I know we're going to get a word. And I just want to be amongst the community of worshipers, amongst the community of folk that gather together every single morning before they start their day, before they walk out of the house, on their drive, going to work, going to school. I'm just grateful that you get us up every morning so that we can worship, not to gossip, not to drop the tea, not to talk about somebody else's business, not to bash people, belittle people, but to really talk about his goodness, his grace, how much he loves us, how much he's forgiven us, how much he's pouring into us. Coach, I'm grateful to be with the community. Come on, that's all all I say, send me some love. Like, you know what I mean? When we come in, send some love coming in. Come on, Benny Simpson. Double tap on that screen. I appreciate those stars, baby. I'm grateful to be connected to a group of people that are not embarrassed, that are not ashamed, that's not sitting over here face balled up. I'm appreciative of being around a group of people that don't mind getting on social media platforms and saying God is good, that he's amazing, that he's working wonders in my life, that he's opening doors. I'm going to go a little further, and that he's responsible, right, for every single thing, everything good, bad, or indifferent, that he's responsible for every single thing that you see me having or not having. If I got it because he wanted me to have it. If I don't have it, I don't have it because he's saying fit for me not to have it. That ain't gonna be good for me. It's a problem with that. I'm not distracted by things that I don't have. I'm grateful for the things that I do. It's in him that I live, I breathe. Come on, coach. And that I have my very being. And for that alone, I wake up and my heart is full. For that alone, I wake up and I'm surrounded, I'm endowed with gratitude. The fact that he just chose me over everybody else this morning. I'm here under the sound of your voice. I'm here clothed in my right mind. I'm here, activities of my limbs. You doggone right I'm excited, coach. You doggone right I'm up out that bed. You doggone right I'm walking the gym. I'm on my treadmill. I'm on my elliptical. I'm on my Stairmaster. I'm in the local gym. I'm walking my neighborhood. You doggone right I'm sitting up in these folks' job, and every time you say something that's for me, I'm going to spin around in this chair. I'm going to throw my hands up. Why? Because I'm grateful. I'm grateful this morning. Come on, I'm grateful I'm grateful. I'm grateful this morning. Y'all, my heart's so full this morning. The closer I get to Friday, I'm telling you, the closer I get to it. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, I'm just seeing everything that he'll do. I'm just being able to look at, I'm just being able to look at all the things that he will do, that he has done. Looking back over your life, seeing the times when you looked at yourself and never thought that you would be able to do what you're doing right now, that you wouldn't be here. Some of us had those thoughts. Some of us had those thoughts. We could be real about it. Some of us we ain't battling the limits that other people put in our life. Come on, coach. That's too heavy, too soon. Drink the water. Drink the water. Wait a minute, Tia. That was gonna come Treyway. That was gonna be too heavy too soon. Come on, Crystal Love. I see you. My. Can I say it though? Because I didn't halfway put it out there. Friends say drink the water. It's too heavy too soon. Too heavy too soon. But y'all at what? Y'all at 21.9. That means that TikTok, y'all outside already. Y'all, we were gonna get y'all already out the door. Yeah, some of us are not battling the limits that other people put on our life. The limits that we're battling is the limits that we put on our own life. It's not them, it's us. That's the rude awakening. Boom, there it is right there. Friends said, come on, coach, let's be real. Some of us are not battling the things that other people have put on our life. We're battling the things that we put on our own life. Thank you so much, Miss Jones, for those stars. Yeah. We're battling that old man that's within ourselves. We're battling that person that's in us, that negative individual that we're still holding on to in the inside of us. It's easy to say that other people put limits on my life. Other people spoke negatively about my life. Other people said this, they said that. They made it hard for me, coach. They made it difficult for me, coach. They didn't come through for me, coach. I don't have that investment, coach. I don't have that support, coach. It's easy to say things that are pointed on the outside and to make other people responsible for what you got going on. But it's another thing. When you look at the fact that I could have done more. I had more time, but I decided to lay down and watch reality TV. I could have really got that done, respond back to some of those emails. I could have returned some of those cards. I could have really got up and pushed myself to read another chapter. I really could have got over there and did maybe a 6-day fast just because I knew I had to go stand before the judge. I had to go before the doctor. I knew I really could have locked in another way. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I got complacent. I got lazy. I started procrastinating and pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing it off. And I knew that I wanted something, but guess what I didn't want to do? I didn't want to do the work that was required for me to obtain that something that I wanted. Some of us are not struggling based on the limitations that other people have placed on our life. We're struggling because of the limitations that we're placed on our own life. That's what the biggest struggle is. Remember I told you yesterday, I said some of us, we have to also understand that we're not just separating ourselves from the other people. We have to separate ourselves from us too. The broken version of you got to separate from. The lack thinking version of you got to separate yourself from. That scarce mentality, bro, you got to separate yourself from. You cannot say that I see abundance in my future. You cannot say that I serve a God that operates in multiplication, that he's going to give it to me. Thank you, Miss Harvey, for those stars. Yeah. He's going to do this exceedingly and abundantly, that he's going to rain down on me, but then run around scared, trying to figure out how you're going to make it happen. You can't say one thing and then do something completely different. If you're going to believe that God is going to do it, you have to believe that he's going to do it. And you have to align yourself and your life for that belief. You can't say one thing and then go and do something completely different and then think that things are going to work out in your favor, right? You can't say one thing, then do something completely different and then think that things are going to work out in your favor. In my mind, I just feel like somebody said, oh, wait a minute, break that down, coach. Oh, and I shall. What I'm saying is the same way you can't stand for folk to tell you one thing, but then go do something else. It starts way before we got here, because I knew what I was going to do. Throw the shoe. Go ahead, throw the shoe. Yeah, come on, talk to me nice. Oh, that's convicting, coach. Why? Wait a minute. Why did you do that on Wednesday? Come on, double tap on the screen. Let's just be real. You know how frustrated you get, how mad you get. Oh, yeah, you can't stand it. That triggers that anger up out of you. That pisses you all the way off. Don't nothing get up under your skin like an individual telling you that they're going to do something, then turn around and do something completely different. You said you was going to do this, so my expectation was that you were going to do exactly what it was that you said, but then you turned around and you done something completely different. Oh, you mad this morning, baby? Come on, Danielle, appreciate the stars. Yeah. Okay, well, newsflash, that's how God feels too. Okay, you can put that in your notes, sweets. You can put that in your notes, sweets. What you say, coach? Okay, well, that's how God feels too. Wait a minute. On one hand, you're telling me that you trust me. On one hand, you're telling me that, that you got my back, that you're going to follow me all the way through. And one hand, you telling me that, oh, yeah, well, this is what we're going to do and this is how we're going to move. And then the next thing you know, you over there sliding down the wall. The next thing you know, you won't even get up out of the bed. The next thing you know, you sitting in the bathroom crying. You all in the shower crying. You driving home from work crying. Everywhere you go, you crying. You crying. Cry me a river. That's all you did for months on top of months on top of months, as if I did not say that I was the person that was going to protect, that I was going to provide, that I was going to make sure that all of your needs were met in your life. So why are you crying? Why are you whining? Why are you stressed out? Why are you depressed? Why are you walking around with your head low instead of you putting your chest out, head up in the air, knowing and trusting that I'm going to do exceedingly and abundantly anything that you can ask or think? Don't you know that I control every single move that you make? I control the outcome of every situation that you face. Understand that. How dare you sit in my face and cry and plead and beg? Some of you got snot running down your face, and then you still get up. And when you get up, you go and you behave this way. How you beg me, how you cry out to me, how you throw your hands up and say, oh, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. But then 2 seconds later, you forget that you just brought that to me, that you just dropped that on me. Come on now. Thank you. Is it Shahida? Thank you so much for that badge. Crystal White, thank you for the stars. Come on, double tap on my screen. Let me get some love over here on TikTok. Let's be real. How? It's decision making day. We're in the third month of the second quarter. We halfway through the year. You owe it to yourself to be in alignment. You owe it to yourself to know exactly what it is that you want to do in your life. Homework assignment for the month of June is what? I got to establish 3 new goals, 3 new things that I need to have completed by the end of this next quarter. I need to have some goals goals set for my life. I need to know exactly what direction that I'm moving in. Stop saying, oh, I don't know what I want to do. Well, you need to be figuring that out. That right there at our big old ages, oh, baby, that's a problem. Oh, I want to start a business. When you going to start it? Because right now it's just a bunch of chatter. It's just a bunch of noise. I want to drop my brand. When you going to drop it? Because right now it's just a bunch of chatter, a bunch of noise. Time, tongue, slapping up against the top of your mouth. That's it. That's all. Making noise, making noise, making noise, because you ain't did nothing yet. We're waiting. What are you going to do in your life besides moping and crying and complaining on a regular basis? A newsflash is not going to fix anything. You moping and crying and whining, that ain't going to fix nothing. Understand that. Why you? I'm just helping somebody out right now, and I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna get up off of this because I know y'all get sensitive. I'm gonna say this right here. You moping and crying and whining about it, sweetheart, that's not going to fix it. If you want to do yourself a real good favor, mope while you moping, while you crying, while you doing all of that, be working while you cry. While you got a face full of tears, keep working, keep praying, keep fasting, keep aligning yourself. While you over there, keep working while you do that. Keep doing exactly what you need. Even if you got to go to school, bring your tissue, put your tissue over in your little book bag, my love. That's right. Sit in the class, cry all the way through. If you got to get a tutor, get you a tutor to cry all the way through. But you got to work while you wait. You cannot get something for nothing. Nothing in this life is going to be free. Understand that. If you want a better life for yourself, it's going to require you to get up and get after that better life that you want for yourself. If you want to go big, you want to go extreme. If you don't want to be in the same predicament this year or walking out of this year with the same struggles, the same heartache, the same pain, the same trauma, all of that, if you don't want to walk into our next phase of life with that same type of mess, then you owe it to yourself not just to separate yourself from the other people, but you have to also separate yourself from the old broken version of you that do nothing but whine and cry. You've been complaining about that same relationship for 4 years and still there. Complaining about that job, 6 years, 10 years, still there. Complaining about the people in your family and how they treat you over and over and over. You were brought up in that family, but somehow or another, you always at every single function. Before the function gets started, you show up before everybody else get there to make sure that you're able to help everybody else get done what they need to get done. Why you keep showing up for folk that don't show up for you? Why you keep pouring into people that don't pour into you? Why you keep making ways and providing for people that don't do the same thing for you? This is the year of reciprocation. If you cannot reciprocate, I cannot participate. Understand that. Don't ask me for nothing that I can't ask you for. Don't come to me about nothing that I can't come to you about. That's just how I'm rolling. Understand that. Why? Because I find myself constantly being the giver. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Amanda, for those stars. Yeah. I'm going to step back and let other folk give for a while. Come on, talk to me nice. Call it whatever you want, but baby, I'm stepping up out of the way so I can see exactly what everybody else can do. If I keep running up there, if I keep doing it, if I keep giving it, if I keep bending over backwards, then guess what? Then nobody else is ever going to step up. Nobody else is ever going to contribute. Everybody else is just sitting over there, hands tied up. Well, baby, understand that before I volunteer my service, I want you to know, before I say anything, I'm watching now. I'm paying attention now because people will, they'll make up in their own mind. You know, so-and-so will do that. Don't worry about it. They'll start announcing out jobs to you based on your skills and your gifts. They won't even ask you. They'll just say that, you know so-and-so will do it. They'll just volunteer you. You know so-and-so will take on that. You can just give that to that person. No, ma'am, no, sir, because just because I'm available does not mean that I'm available to do that. Hello, somebody. I'm prioritizing me. That's notes for some folks. Just because I'm available don't mean that I'm available to do that. Yeah, that's right. I'm prioritizing me. You don't know what I got planned for my private time. You don't know what I got going on in my own life. Don't volunteer me. Better come talk to me first because I'm in a no season. No, I can't do it. No, I can't give. No, I can't come. Hello, no, and no again. On top of the other no that I just gave you. This year, y'all might have thought that I was just joking when I came into January. What did I say? Oh, baby, this is my self-full year. I'm not turning me loose until I fix me. That's red ink pen. Come on, Tifa. That's red ink pen. I'm not turning me loose. I ain't got nothing. I'm turning. I'm turning a lot of stuff loose. But I can tell you right now, I'm not turning me loose until I fix me. I got some adjusting in my own life. I got some things that I gotta handle in my own life. The spiritual warfare that I have on a regular basis on the inside of me that's going on between the old man and the new man. Oh, baby, I have to lay that to rest. Double tap on my screen. I need for you to understand the spiritual warfare that I have going on in the the inside of me. It's the month of June. I'm halfway through this year. That's right. I've been fighting a good fight. I've been going back and forth with them. I've been doing this and doing that. Everybody know I done cut folk off. I done walked away from folk. I don't talk to certain folk. I don't go in certain environments. Yeah, I've been winning. But now it's time for me to prepare to finish him. Now it's time for me to prepare to lay him all the way out. Understand that. And that's what every one of us got to do inside of our own life. Because one thing that we get caught up on, we get caught up. Hey, I can't get caught up in folk no more. I'ma be real with you. Listen. You got to stop getting caught up in folk and I can't, because some of y'all traumatic experiences be the abandonment. And I'm going to tackle this morning. It's the abandonment and the betrayal, right? I want to go with betrayal. Let me do betrayal. Yeah, we got to lay this to rest, right? We got to lay this thing dormant. We have to put this thing to the point where it's inactive in our life. And yeah, I'm tired, okay? I'm tired. Can y'all get y'all to double tap on the screen right now? We at 57.7K on TikTok. We're going to get up to 100K. Let's get to 100K. Hit that share button real quick. If you got some folks in your life that every time they turn around, when they're talking about their trauma, they're talking about their pain, they're talking about the betrayal of it all. They're talking about how the family betrayed them, the job betrayed them, the friends betrayed them. Every ship that they didn't been in, there been some betrayal on that ship. I just want y'all to go get them real quick. Hit the share button. If you don't see them inside the chat, go ahead and type their name in the chat. Thank you, Danielle, for the stars. Yeah, go ahead and bring them in. Renee, thank you for the stars. I appreciate you, Anissa, for those stars. Go ahead and I need y'all to bring them into the chat. It's extremely important. I want to tiptoe and dance and slide and do the ballerina twist all up on betrayal real quick. I got to, because I'm tired of hearing about it. I get 100 inboxes a day about the betrayal. I can't believe they did this. Thank you, Rachel White. Thank you, Doris127, for the badge on Instagram. Appreciate you so much. Yeah. I get 100 messages a day about the betrayal. I can't believe that they did me like that. I can't believe that they hurt me like that. I can't believe that they backstabbed me like that. I can't believe that they did this and did that. I want you to understand that this type of behavior, it did not start with you. Okay, suck it up. Come on. I'm not. First and foremost, let me get my disclaimer for my sensitive people. If you sensitive, take your index finger, put it up against your screen, and push up a little bit. It's gonna take you to another video that won't be me. Go find you somebody, because I'm not gonna tiptoe. I can promise you that right now. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna dilute it at all. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna give it to you straight. That's right. I'm real. I'm raw. I'm uncut, uncensored. It's been a while since y'all done heard me say that, so y'all already know. Those of you that know, y'all know, and y'all know that it's about to get real wretched up inside this chat real quick. Understand that. Antoinette, thank you for the badge. If you sensitive, go ahead and leave now. Grace, thank you so much, little Grace, for those stars. If you sensitive, go ahead and exit right now. If you looking for somebody that's about to do what? Make excuses for your pain, give you reasons to stay down, give you reason to sit over there in a corner and continuously cry about your pain, go ahead and find somebody else to listen to, because this right here, this won't be the speaker for you. Understand that. This won't be the speaker for you, and I ain't ashamed to say it. I will not be the one that you want to listen to if you sensitive. Thank you, Jaleesa, for that cash app. You might want to go find somebody else. Thank you, Body by Kira Spiritual G. Thank you so much. I want you to understand that betrayal did not start with you, that this has been happening since the very beginning of time. There's something new that's up under the sun. This ain't something that just happened because you are you. No. I need for you to know that how you handle the betrayal, that's what matters though. Yep, don't get mad at me. That's a note right there. Betrayal didn't, some of y'all need to write it down. Betrayal didn't start with me. It's how I handle the betrayal that matters. How I handle the betrayal that I fought there. How I handle the betrayal is what matters. Betrayal did not start today. It didn't start yesterday. It didn't start with you. Betrayal been happening since the very beginning of time. How you respond to that betrayal is what matters the most. Understand that how you respond to situations that make you feel uncomfortable or disrespected determines whether or not you go to your next level of life. So what are you saying to me, coach? The betrayal that you're whining about, that you're holding on to, that you're building your whole entire life around, talking about, it's a traumatic experience and it's taken me forever to get over. You better get over it. As my grandmama would say, you better destroy that before it destroy you. Red ink. What you say, coach? You better destroy that before that destroys you, because you're on your way to destruction, self-destruction. The more that you hold on to it, The more that you cradle it, the more that you build your life around it, you're turning your pain into your personality. And when you turn your pain into your personality, then you stunt your own growth. Then you stifle your own feet. Then you keep yourself from reaching your fullest potential. In that moment, you will never grow. You will never heal. You'll grow, but you won't grow to your fullest potential because of what you're still holding on to, because what you're still making excuses for. When you know that there's something wrong in your life, that there's a deficit, a weak area of your life, and you don't do anything about it, then you are destroying yourself consciously. Thank you, Felicia. Consciously. You're destroying yourself consciously. You ain't the only one that's been betrayed. Can we talk Peter? We're going to talk Peter real quick. We're going to talk Peter. I'm a few minutes early. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, though. I'm a few minutes early. I supposed to have started this at 8:30. We're going to keep rolling, though. Yeah, can we talk Peter? Somebody said, ouch. Okay, yeah, talk to me nice. Thank you so much, Melinda Moore, for those stars. Thank you so much, Jessica Monette, for those stars. Thank you. Can we talk Peter? Yeah, I want you to understand that it didn't start with you. You ain't the first one. You're going to have to suck that up. How you respond to that disrespect, how do you respond to that betrayal, that hurt, that pain, that's what matters the most. How you respond to things. Understand that how you respond to things that make you feel disrespected or uncomfortable is the determining factor as to whether or not you go to your next level or not. Understand that, because the way you respond, if you decide to throw in the towel, you're not going next level. If you get to the point where you're about to go over there and have a pity party, sitting and soaking and crying and all of that, you're going to miss your moment because you're distracted by what you feel. Understand that. How do you miss your moment? Because you be distracted by how you feel. What are you saying, Coach? Get out of your emotions. It's facts over feelings. Come on, double tap on the screen. It's facts over feelings. Get out of your emotions. Your emotions will keep you down, and they will keep you down longer than what you're supposed to be down. Understand that when you're operating out of your emotions, it's going to cost you. And it might cost you a little, it might cost you a lot, but it's most definitely going to cost you something. That's the reason why you have to look at life as a classroom, as a big old obstacle course. That's the reason why you have to look at life and know that every single trial, everything that I face in life, all of these things, whether good, bad, or indifferent, God is much, much, much aware of what it is that I'm dealing with. Understand that, because he said what? I will not tempt you beyond your strength. So he knows exactly how far to go with me. He knows exactly how far to do, how far to push that button. He knows exactly what to do and exactly how much pressure to apply to me. I owe it to myself to get my stance together. Remember, I told y'all that about 2 years ago in Baltimore. I said, what, Greg? Get your stance. Get your stance. Get your hands up and get prepared to do what? Bob and weave. Get your stance together and get prepared to do what? Bob and weave. You got to be ready for it. Every single time that it turns around, you got to be ready for it. Because what? Nobody goes to war. When you go into the military, they don't send you to the military and just throw you on the front line. They don't bring you into the military and just say, hey, go have at it. Just go throw things inside your hand and say, oh, go just have a field day. No, that's not how it works. You are trained. You're trained. You're trained before you go out there. You have classes, you have certification. There's things that you have to go through in order for you to get out there where you're trying to go. They have stages, they get ribbons, they get badges as they continue to grow. This person is capable of this. You can look at their uniform and you can tell exactly what ranking that they are. You can look at their uniform and you can tell when you're talking to somebody are you a sergeant? Are you a first sergeant? Are you a major? All you know based on the uniforms that they wear exactly what it is that they're capable of already. Well, guess what? It's the same thing when we're talking about our everyday life. You are trained. You are trained every single day. You wake up, it's training day. Every single day that you wake up, you have to wake up, put on your full armor, and you have to be prepared to conquer the day. Every single day that you wake up, you have to not only put on your regular clothes, but you have to put on your full armor so that you are prepared prepared to go out and conquer the day. And that's the reason why you come here every single morning. Why? Because before you go and do anything, you got to eat. Before you do anything, you got to do what? I got to eat first. Because if I don't eat, then I'm going to be tired. If I'm not nourished, then guess what? I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be sluggish. If I'm not aware, if I don't get the training, if I don't get the information, if I'm not aware of how the enemy comes and the forms that he comes, then I won't know what it is that I'm fighting against. So you show up here every single day so you can get your dose. Come on. Come on, coach. Yeah, I gotta get my dose every day. I gotta get my dose every day. Double tap on the screen. Thank you so much, LaGrace Freeman. Appreciate you. I appreciate those stars. I gotta get my dose. So let's talk Peter. Can we yeah, come on, coach. This is me for this morning. Good morning to you, Margot. Appreciate you tapping in. Double tap. We here every Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Right here is Morning Walk, Word, and Worship with your favorite online motivational speaker, your girl, Street Poet. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm 8:30. I'm right on time, Tifa. You see me, I'm doing time management. Hold on. What you say? I'm saying Peter. Let's talk Peter real quick, right? Peter was what? Peter was considered to be one of Jesus' closest friends. You're my close friend. I love you. Understanding Peter was what Jesus considered to be a rock. He said, upon this rock, speaking of Peter, this right here, this is where I'm going to build my church upon you right here. This is where I'm going to build it. This is one of his closest friends, somebody that he loved deeply. Understand that anybody that would say anything about Peter, anybody that would come at Peter, come at Jesus any kind of way, would say anything crazy to Jesus, he was that type of one. Tag me in, Jesus. Let me know when you want me to go forth, Jesus. He was the one he was that I'll do whatever you need me to do type of homeboy. Understand? Or homegirl. You know you got that one friend that you don't tell nothing because you know as soon as they get a whiff of what somebody else then did to you, then they matter about what somebody done to you than you are. You might been and got over it, all right? And guess what? They still ready to scrap. They tell folks on a regular basis, baby, what? Oh, yeah, you gonna catch that fade when I see you. When I see you, it's me and you. When I see you, it's on sight. And folk over there talking about, ain't nobody even saying nothing to you. This don't even got nothing to do to you. When you talk to him, you talk to me. You got beef with him, then you got beef with me. Don't mess with my friend. All of us got that one in the group, right, that's ready to tear it all down. They don't even need the details. That's my sister Miko, y'all. Come on. Yeah, that's Miko. Sherelle, appreciate you. Antoinette, appreciate you. Yeah, that's my sister Miko. She don't even have to know what you did to me. She ready already. TTG, trained to go. Understand that. Don't let me look sad. If I look sad, if I look mad, TTG, I don't care. She's going to find out the details on her way going down to the precinct. She's prepared to go and do the time. And she'll tell you real quick, I'll do time on my head about my sister. Come on, Teresa. Thank you. And that's the reason why I don't tell her nothing. I don't tell her nothing. I try to fix it on my own. Right? You got some folks in your life that they operate with that Peter type of mentality. It's however you want to go about it. Understand that. Don't talk to him crazy. Don't approach him wrong because I want you to know it's up. Understand that. That's what my son is saying. Oh, baby, it's up. It's up about him. I'm not going to play with you. That's how Jesus looked at Peter as one of his closest friends, right? So even so, when they came to arrest Jesus, what did Peter do? Peter cut off one of the folks' ear. Understand? Slashed it right from the side of his head. Understand? Took his sword out. Can you imagine somebody's ear just laying over there in the ground? Cut the man's ear off. Why? Because of him, what they were doing with Jesus. Cut his ear off in one season. Peter wasn't just an ear cut offer. He'll cuss you out too real quick. Cuss you out real bad. Some of y'all be like, oh, you curse too much. Yeah, Peter was a cursor too. Big cursing ain't nothing brand new. Yeah, we want you to learn how to operate without using those words, but stop trying to make people think that they going to hell because they still, I love Jesus, but I still curse a little bit. That's it. Again, I love Jesus, but sometimes I might curse a little bit. That's it. You want to fix that though. You want to, oh, Peter would cuss you slam out. Go read about it. Yes, ma'am, Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn, go read about it. Sure enough will. That's what they call them cursing Peter. Go check on him. I'm telling you, cuss you out, slam out. That was Peter. And Peter being a person that cursed was also somebody that Jesus loved dearly. It's also the same one that cursed was also the same one that he said, I'm going to build my church on you. He also called him a rock. I ain't gonna bother that, but yes, I am. yeah. So why you did that, Coach? I didn't mean to do that. That just came out like that. So and now I feel the need to go ahead and make it clearer. So yeah, you have to be careful when you judging people and bashing people and saying things. You know what I'm saying? Going outside your way trying to tell people how you gonna condemn them to hell and all this and that. Because some of the same people that you look at today and you judge today and you swear they going to hell and all this and all of that. It's amazing how Jesus went and hang with and always surrounded by and always best friending with and always performing miracles too. Them same people that today's Christians will shut out. Today's Christians will ridicule. Today's Christians will bash and make seem as though that those people will never be able to grow, never be able to evolve. You even shut them up out of your church. It's amazing how the same people that these Christians, so-called Christians, y'all go outside of y'all way to belittle, to slander. It's the same exact type of people that Jesus hung with on a regular basis. Peter was a cursor. Understand that he cursed a lot. Go read it. It's right there in the book. If I did nothing else, I've studied this book. Go in there. He cursed. And understand that Peter had two sides to him. Not only was he a cursor, but he also had a quick temper. Understand that. So those of you that feel like, oh yeah, well, I still be snapping. Well, you're going to continue to snap until you learn how to practice great self-control. Notice what Coach said. Practice self-control is something that you practice. It's something that you work towards every single day. It's something that you exercise. It's not something that happens in an instance. Good morning, Yo-Yo. Thank you so much for tapping into my live. Understand that. It's every single day. It's something that you exercise. It's something that you work towards. That's why you have to wake up every single day and be willing to do what? Put on that full armor. Willing to work on yourself every single day. Again, like I said yesterday, you will not change overnight. Your transformation is not instant. It's a process. And you have to be willing to do the work to bring that change. This is outside because this wasn't part of the message. But when I start saying that, I had to go ahead and make it make sense for the people that's just now realizing today that Peter was a cursor. Not only was he a person, a disciple that cursed, he also was a disciple with a quick temper. He would go from 0 to 100 real quick, or from 0 to prison real quick. That was just how he operated. He was a TTG type of friend. He was trained to go. He was trained to go. He didn't do no bunch of talking. He wasn't one of those friends that you could say, put a rock on my shoulder and push it off. He didn't need the rock on your shoulder. He was pushing your shoulder. That's the type of friend that Peter was. You didn't have to give Peter the details. All you had to do was let Peter know that something was going down. And he was saying, when we riding at dawn. Whose car are we taking? Are we jumping on a horse or are we going by foot? He didn't need you to talk about it. He was all action. He was ready for whatever. And I say all of that to say that you have got to stop judging people based on their outer appearance. You got to stop judging people based on the sin, that just because they sin differently from you, just because they stuff is outside and on the front porch and your stuff is still in the house, in the closet, be careful. Because the Bible also said what? Those that think that they will make it won't. And the ones that you thought will. Careful. Tread lightly. That's the moral to that story, but let's get back to the subject matter at hand. I digress, right? Yeah, come on. Yeah. So let's get back. Yeah, stop judging people. Stop judging people. Stop judging people. I can't say that enough. Stop judging people. Stop condemning people and speaking negatively about people. Everybody's walk with Christ is going to be different. Everybody's walk with Christ is going to be different. Allow people to love and live the way that they love and they live, and let God do what he's going to do inside of their life. Your job is to love them through the process. Your job is to operate with the mindset of Christ all the way through the process. Allow God to work on their heart. Allow God to work on their transformation. But if you bash them, if you shut them out, if you ridicule them, if you make them feel not welcome, not loved, or anything like that, then the only thing that you're doing is pushing them further away from the word. You're pushing them up out of the pews. You're pushing them up out the church. You're pushing them up out of the environment that they need to be in to get the information that they need to be able to change their heart. Understand that. And that right there, that falls on you. That blood that falls on you. Understand that. It's because of you that they don't have it. It's because of you that they're not growing. It's because of you that they're not in the environment that they needed to be in, because of you and your emotions, because you couldn't see past something that ain't had nothing to do with you. Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate those stars. That's just me being real quick. That's just me being real. But getting back to Peter, Peter was one of the people that Jesus loved. That was his good friend, Peter. He looked at Peter and said, "You a rock." That's how much I love Peter, right? So even at the time when they came to arrest Jesus, what did Peter do? He chopped off his ear. Wait a minute, he chopped off one of the soldiers' ears out of his emotions. Out of his emotions. What did I tell you? I said that your emotions, they're gonna cost you. Your emotions will cost you. You cannot afford to be operating out of your emotions. You have got to operate out of wisdom. When things are happening to make you feel uncomfortable or disrespected, you have to learn how to use your breathing hack. Step back, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, hold it. 1, 2, 3. Exhale it. 1, 2, 3. Say a prayer, right, for direction. Why? Because if I want God's protection, I have to be willing to follow his direction. Don't ask me to tell you where to go and to do this and to do that. But then if I tell you this, you go and do that. Because why? Nothing pisses you off is when somebody asks you something, you give them the information that they need, then they go do something completely different. Then why did you waste my time? Why did you come over here bothering me? Why did you call me? Why did you text me? Why you been on my FaceTime for over an hour if you wasn't going to take what I told you seriously? Now here you is, then went out and did your own thing, and your expectation is that I clean up your mess. That's how we feel in the natural. That's how we feel in the physical. We get that mad, we get that frustrated, we get that annoyed when people then did what, then wasted our time. That's how we feel, right? Well, God is the same exact way. Why you come to me and I give you a blueprint, I give you everything that you need, I open the doors, I create the ways, but you still go and do something different. He'll give you another chance, though we might not. Y'all, he might, yeah. People like me, though, people like me, you have to figure it out. I told you the last time you did your own thing, so now you're going to have to, I have to operate with boundaries, baby. You have to figure that out now. I told you how to do it. I'm not him. I'm Christ-like. Like, that means not Christ, but Christ-like, okay? So now with Peter then went over there, and that's what he done, right? But if the same person that was willing to go from 0 to prison about Jesus, the same one that had the hot temper about Jesus, the same one that Jesus viewed as his close friend, he looked at Peter and said, "Peter, you the rock." Understand that. He the rock. Same Peter, right? The same Peter, once they arrested Jesus and Peter was outside the prison, they said he was warming himself by the fire. Come on, double tap on the screen. Yeah, come on now. He was out there warming himself by the fire. And while he was warming himself by the fire, understand that. Matter of fact, when he said, "You're going to deny me," he was like, "No, I'll never deny you." You have to understand that you're going to experience some level of betrayal in your life. It's going to be some friends, some family members. It's going to be some people that you hold dear to your heart. And you got to know that there still could be a possibility, a day, a time, a month, a year, that these folks may deny you, that these people may say, "You know what, we're not this, we're not that," that they may betray you, they may hurt you, they may put you down in some type of way. Don't let it surprise you. Don't let it, don't let it surprise you. Don't get so close to, y'all got your notes? Come on, write it down. Don't get so close to folk that you think that they won't betray you. I ain't say walk around with a wall up. I ain't say walk around shutting people out. I said don't get so close to people, so comfortable with people, so relaxed with people that you think that they won't betray you. Understand that. Don't get so comfortable, so relaxed, so complacent with folk that you think that they won't betray you. Because even though you love me, there's a possibility, depending on the circumstances, that you may just betray me. Understand that. And and I'm not going to be shaken by it. I'm not going to be shaken by it. I'm not going to be surprised by it. I'm not going to be rattled by it. I'm not going to be distracted by it, because I know now you have to accept these things, understand these things, so when they do happen, that you're not thrown off. You're not pulled out of alignment. You don't fall all out and start having an adult temper tantrum and doing things that's going to cost you. When you already put it in the front of your mind, I don't put nothing past nobody. Understand that. I love you, you love me, and I trust that. Understand that. But I also know that people are going to be people. People are going to be people. And I'm not setting myself up to be hurt by nobody. I have to deal with what is real. He loved them. He called him his rock. He was one of his closest friends. Peter was even offended when Jesus told him that you're going to deny me. You're going to deny me 3 times. He got upset. Why would you say that? You got people in your life right now that if you question them, they'll get so mad at you. Come on, bad gal. Yeah, they'll get so mad at you. Why you feel like that? I'm not even that type of friend. I'm not this and I'm not that. And they'll make you feel bad for you questioning them. They'll make you feel bad for you having your guard up. They'll make you feel bad for you saying, I get it. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying that, you know, I know that if it came down to this or that, they want you to believe and have that level of belief in them. They want you to have that level of trust in them. They want you to feel that way. Say so much so that they feel like I'm a good friend to you. I'm a good this to you. And they get offended by you saying what is real. You being open. You being honest. You being transparent. They get upset with you. And guess what? You have to overlook them being upset by that and still stand firmly on what it is that you believe. Understand that. Stop wavering in what you got to say and what you feel based on the reactions of other people. Yeah. Write it in your notes what you say. Stop wavering. Stop taking back what you said. Stand firmly on what it is that you believe, even if other people don't agree. You not agreeing, it's not going to change my mind. You not agreeing, it's not going to make me retract my statement. You not agreeing, it's not going to make me refeel how I feel. I said what I said. 10 toes, I'll stand on that. Understand that you not agreeing ain't going to change nothing. We agree to disagree. And I'm moving on about my business. You got to stop. Understand that allowing people's moods and them being upset, them crying, them feeling a certain type of way about you being honest, you're making that come back and take that back for you. No, I'm standing on that. Come on. I'm standing on how I feel. I'm standing on how I feel. You ain't got to like it, but it is what it is. We can agree to disagree. Understand it. We can agree to disagree, but I'm going to stand on exactly what I got going on. If this is me, this is what, whether you agree or not, this going to be it right here. He said, because he threw a temper tantrum. He started going all off, right? But the truth of the matter is, this is what it is. And a lot of times what y'all do is you take back what you know about a person because you've observed that person. You watch them in uncomfortable situations. You watch the way that they show up. You know so much about that individual. You study that individual. You know them front, side, and back. Understand that. But you try to give them what? A benefit of the doubt. Come on, double tap on my screen. Do not get mad at me. Don't throw nothing just yet. Stay right here. Understand that. You try to give them the benefit of the doubt. And I want you to understand that we all benefit of the doubt it out. Understand that I'm honoring what I feel. I'm respecting my intuition, my gut feeling, because what? My body won't lie. Okay. Don't get mad though. I said on Color Purple, eyes getting to it. Eyes getting to it. Hold on. I want y'all to write that down. Eyes getting to it though. I'm gonna get to it in a minute. Hold on. Yeah. Come on, Spiritual G. Appreciate you. Send me some love over here on TikTok. Let me get some love over on TikTok real quick. Double tap on that screen. Where y'all at? Come on, double tap on that screen. What you say, Coach? Yeah, I'm all benefit of the doubt out. I'm all benefit of the doubt out. If you know for a fact, come on, I just want to see who's gonna be real. Say ouch and send a badge. Say ouch and send a gift. Or say ouch and send some stars. If you know for a fact that, Coach, you know what? You ain't did nothing but tiptoe up over in my business just now. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, T. I appreciate you. Yeah, you just tiptoed all up in my business just now because I done found myself in plenty of uncomfortable situations, uncomfortable predicaments. I done found myself with a face full of tears, broken hearted, and everything else. Why? Because I was trying to give somebody that I knew wasn't it. I was trying to give them the benefit of a doubt. I knew that they was lying. Now my body could feel they was lying. And not only that, because I was a prayer warrior, because I did fast, because I was reading, I also seen it in my dreams. I seen God showed it to me in my dreams. I knew that they was wrong for me. I knew they wasn't good for me. I knew exactly what was happening. Thank you, Jaleisha, for that cash app. I knew exactly what was happening. Understand that I can't even say that I was blind to it. I can't even say that I was surprised by it. Because the truth of the matter is every ounce of me, every fiber of my skin, it showed me whenever they was around. I knew it. I felt it. Understand that. And I was giving them the benefit of the doubt. But every time that I was giving people the benefit of the doubt, I didn't realize that I was also not honoring myself. I didn't know that I was right. I was telling myself that I was lying. And now that I'm learning through this video this morning that my body won't lie. My body, yeah. I'm feeling what I'm feeling for a reason. Yeah, I'm dreaming what I'm dreaming for a reason. Yeah. My body's not gonna lie to me. It's not gonna lie to me. I feel like this for some reason, right? And if I'm saying to you exactly how I'm feeling, and if these are false feelings, if this ain't something that you meant for me to feel, you better start changing your behavior. You better start showing up different. You better take me very seriously, because this is where I'm at in my growth and development stage. I'm learning how to respect myself. I'm learning how to honor myself. I'm learning how to trust myself more. So if this ain't what you wanted me to feel, then I suggest you start making some changes, because I'm getting to a place in my life where you think you got forever with me, you ain't even got tomorrow. I'm snipping, I'm aborting these missions, I'm disconnecting and disassociating altogether. I'm getting up out your life and up out your way. Understand? About your face too. That's right, expeditiously. And when I walk away, ain't no returning from that. When I close a door, ain't no need you banging on it. When I stop talking, stop texting, stop sending emails and all these 4-page letters about it, I don't want to hear nothing else about it. Should have caught me when I cared. Should have caught me while I was invested. Should have caught me when I wanted to talk about it. Should have caught me when I was over there running you down. Should have caught me over there then. Because now that I done disconnected, now that I done came up off of you, then now I really and truly don't care. And guess what? It's not a fake. It's not a finesse. It's not me trying to be hard. It's not any of that. When I say I don't care, I really mean that I don't care. We ain't got to talk. We ain't got to text. No SOS messages. You ain't got to worry about me talking to your mama, your sister, your brother. And I don't care how cool we was. Every war got some casualties. There was casualties. Yeah. I know what I'm talking to your folks for. Yeah. No, wrong one. Won't be me. Won't be me. I cuss everybody off. Everybody that's connected to you. Everybody get blocked. Everybody get gone. Understand that? Yeah, I don't need to know what you're doing. Don't care to know about what you're doing. Thank you so much, Shannon, for those stars. Don't care to know about what you're doing. I'm good over here. What they say, I'm cool where I'm at. Understand that you have got to learn how to trust yourself. You have to learn, that's right, that your body is not going to lie to you. You're dreaming and you're feeling the things that you're feeling for a reason. You have to learn what are the reasons. What is it that I'm feeling? What is it that I'm going through? Understand that. Double tap on my screen real quick. And that's why Peter he got upset with Jesus. He said, wait a minute, why would you say that about me? That's what they're going to do too. They're going to throw a temper tantrum. They're going to get upset. They're going to question why you feel the way that you feel. All of these things is not brand new. These things have been happening since the very beginning of time. You're going to have to suck it up. You are not special. Jesus went through it and you're going to have to go through it too. He struggled with these people. You're going to have to struggle with these people too. That's why he said, I want you to be in the world, but not of it. You're in the world, but not of it. That's okay. Come on. Friend said, why you all in my journal? I'm sorry, friend. You know what I'm saying? You in the world, but not of it. Don't be so comfortable. Don't be so complacent. Don't be so tied to people that you think that they won't betray you. Don't be so tied to people, so comfortable with people, so connected to people that you think that they won't let you down, that they won't lie to you, that they won't hurt you in one way or another, whether it was directly or indirectly, whether it was intentionally or unintentionally. It will happen. But your response to it when it happens is what matters the most, right? Even with him throwing a temper tantrum, Jesus still cool with it. He's still cool as a cucumber. He go behind the wall, and when he behind the wall, that's what we call it today. He behind the wall, he in prison. Peter out there warming himself by the fire. Somebody come up and say, aren't you with him? Nah, I don't know him. Wait. You don't know him. There's some people in your life right now lying to somebody about whether or not they know you or not. I don't know her. I don't know her. She lying on me. I ain't never been with her. I don't know where the messages came from. There's somebody in your life right now, they lying about their relationship with you. Are we going to talk about it, or are we going to talk about it? It's some folk in your life right now, they're lying about your connection with them. Oh, we was cool, but we wasn't cool like that. We was friends. It wasn't that we was really friends. It was that we had the same friend. We had the same friend. So we was only friends through the friend that they had. Why? Because that's how people operate, especially if they going after something that you had. If they trying to date somebody that you used to date, if they trying to be cool with people that you was cool with, and all of a sudden they'll go right there to that person and they'll try to make, well, we wasn't friends like that. We wasn't really that tight. We wasn't really that cool. I mean, we was just only cool through so-and-so. And it's, yeah. A lot of us are experiencing that even right now today. They Peters. A lot of us got Peters in our life. We got Peters in our family. We got Peters in our friend group. We got Peters in our relationship. We got Peters on our jobs. We got Peters up in the church. Can we be real about it? There's not a relationship situationship that you're in that you won't experience a Peter-like experience. You got Peters that's surrounding you all over the place. And that's the reason why I say that you cannot get caught up in that. You cannot get distracted by that. You cannot get pulled out of alignment by that. You will experience a Peter here, there, and everywhere, every area of your life. You can work beside somebody for 20 some odd years. Can I talk about it? You can work beside somebody for 20 some odd years. Y'all done talked about everything because y'all been working together for 20 years. They was there when you was pregnant. You was there when they was pregnant. Y'all done went over there and went to each other's baby shower, had a baby shower even at the church, went to each other's kids' graduation, showed up at each other's, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. Every celebration, y'all done swung y'all feet up under each other's table and did all of that. But guess what? When HR call and say, hey, look, come to the office real quick, and they come down in between your job and theirs, they about to betray you. I can't believe they did me like that. We've been working together all these years. They know what I'm going through in my life. I can't believe y'all did what? Yeah. Them same folk that you thought so highly of. Them same folk that you've been working beside them for 20 years, swinging your feet up under the same table, attending all the special functions, everything, yeah. But as soon as HR come into play, then all of a sudden, yeah, we just friends at work. We just associates. We don't really know each other like that. It ain't really that deep. And guess what? When you go out the door, everybody on the job, now that you going out the door, they over there asking that person every day, did you talk to so-and-so? Have you been around so-and-so? No, we was just associates here. We didn't really know each other like that. People like, wait a minute, I thought y'all used to be at each other's. Y'all went to lunch together every day. They would go get your lunch. You was go get their lunch. All of that. And you mean to tell me now that they don't work here no more, you don't talk to them, y'all don't hang out, y'all ain't this and that? That's why I say go to work and get your check. I don't even make friends at work, to be honest with you. Yeah, I worked in warehouse for 23 years. And guess what? When I left warehouse, I left. And I haven't talked to those folks since I left. I don't make friends at work. Understand that. And not to say that you can't meet some wonderful people there, because I know some of you guys may make some good friends at work. I just didn't. I've never trusted the work environment. Understand that I've always worked in warehouse as well, which meant that I've always worked around a group of guys. And you walk around a group. I've always worked in shipping and receiving, driving forklifts and stacking boxes and loading 18-wheelers. So yeah, you get to see it all. And these people be whole married. These men be whole entire married, but have a whole work fiance, a whole work girlfriend. Then their wife come up and bring the children to lunch, and they come and sit out there in the parking lot, and they have their children running around the parking lot eating lunch just to go right back inside. And whatever they got left from lunch, they give it to their work fiance or their work girlfriend. Baby, I've never trusted the work environment. I'm just saying, I'm just being real. Never. I have seen it all. I have seen it all in the warehouse, honey. I didn't see it all, but back to it. Yeah, so Peter denied him. So somebody else came out. You know what I'm saying? Peter said, no, I don't know him. By the time the third time, somebody came out and they said, I know that you know him. I know for a fact that you know him. Because he done lied twice already and said that he did not know the man. And now he's frustrated. Remember when I told you that Peter was a cursor and he also had a bad temper? Then guess what? That bad temper is about to come out right now. That cursing is about to come out right now. Now he's upset. Don't nothing piss a liar off like when you expose to them that you know that they lying. As soon as you let a liar know that you lie. I know you lying. You know I know that you lying. You know that you just got caught in the lie. They all of a sudden, once you do nothing, piss piss a liar off like you knowing that they lying. As soon as you tell them, I know that you are lying. I have the truth right here in front of me. I know that what you're talking about is not real. Understand, it's right here in black and white. They get so mad at you. They get so frustrated with you. All of a sudden, they get to yelling and screaming. All of a sudden, they get ready to throw their whole temper. And why are you so mad about this lie that you just got caught in? They be so mad. I'm talking about the most toxic situation ever, the most narcissistic type of situation ever. I'm telling you, you telling them in their face, I know that you're lying, and they get mad at you for knowing that they lying to you. How narcissistic is that? How you mad at me because I know you lying to me? Shouldn't I be the one that's mad? How you, wait a minute, hold up. How you yelling and screaming at me because I know that you're lying to me? You mad at me because I know that you lying to me, and I refuse to allow you to continue with the lie. So I present the truth so that I can go ahead and shut out all of this that we're doing. And now you're mad at me because I have receipts on the fact that you're lying. Now you mad at me because I'm letting you know that you are a liar. You're lying, and now you're mad. Oh, where you get that from? You ain't have to go through this and have to go through that. No, it's not the problem that I went through it, because I can go through whatever it is that I want to go through. That ain't the problem. Don't say nothing, but I can't stand when people like, you went looking for that and did. Why? Because I knew the type of person that I was dealing with. Knew doggone well that if I didn't have the proof, then you would continue to lie. Look at you lying now, even though I got the proof. So let's not talk about how I got the proof. The fact of the matter is, I got the proof. It's not about me going to look for it, because it should have never been there. Can we talk about that? Yeah, this is why people be mad at me. This is why I have the internet in a frenzy on a regular basis. This is why right here. Yeah. I shut it down. I am unplayable. Don't try to play with me. I don't care how cute you try to make stuff. I don't care how cute you try to make it, how you try to dress it up, how you try to word it. I'm a poet as well. Understand that I decipher all slam through that. I will pick that thing all the way apart. I don't care how you try to fix it up. If I pick up your phone, I picked up your phone. If I see something that shouldn't be in your phone, then that's a problem. The problem is not that I went in your phone. The problem is it ain't had no business there. If I go in your email, if I'm using your laptop or whatever the case is, if I'm just scrolling through to see whatever, and I can. Now, I don't do it because I don't have time, but if I had time and that's what I done, then I done that. The problem is not that I went through it. The problem is it ain't had no business being there. It should never have been happening. What we not gonna do is twist and turn it and act like I'm wrong because I seen what I saw. If you don't get out my face trying to play with me, baby, I don't let people play with me, and you shouldn't either. By this time, Peter pissed. He's upset. It's like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me I can't lie to you like I lied to the rest of them? You mean to tell me? Yeah, he's mad. He's mad. This third person said, you know what? You lied to the first one. You lied to the second one. But I know for a fact that you're a friend of his. And I know because I saw you there when we arrested him. When we arrested him, I was out there. I saw you. I had eyes on you. I know exactly who you are. Understand that that's how people operate. Right there in front of everybody. They'll lie. They will betray you. And you cannot get wrapped up in that. When he threw his temper tantrum, Jesus he didn't go back and forth with him. He didn't do all of that. He was cool as a cucumber. And that's exactly how you have to operate on a regular basis. You have to remain cool. You have to remain calm. Even in situations where you feel disrespected. Even in situations where you feel uncomfortable. You have got to do what? Not get to a place in your life where you are so complacent with people that you think that they won't lie to you, that you think that they won't do something that's going to hurt you in one way or another. You have to accept that reality, that this right here, this is how people operate. These are the things that folks do. That's it. That's it on that. You cannot build your life around that betrayal. You cannot build how far you go around that betrayal. You cannot turn those things that you dealt with in your life, that pain, into your personality. Because if you turn it into your personality, then you're making a conscious decision within yourself to say that I'm going to self-destruct. I'm going to stifle my own feet. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to soak. I'm going to have a pity party. I'm going to sit here and be a Debbie Downer Taylor in my own life, a negative Nancy in my own life. You don't understand what I feel. You don't understand what I've been through. You don't know how this and know how that. Those are my excuses. That hurt me. But you're not the only one that's been hurt. And as long as you hold on to that, you're going to continue to hurt. As long as you hold on to that, you're going to continue to dig yourself deeper and deeper and deeper into that hole. And it's all self-inflicted. And news flash for you. I went in, I'm on betrayal this morning. And news flash. If you piss with me right now, you're gonna get madder. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me get some love first. Yeah. Newsflash. I got a newsflash real quick. Yeah. Newsflash. You holding on to that hurt? You holding on to that pain? You holding on to what they done? Door, appreciate you. Okay, Coco, I see you. Double tapping. Thank you so much. I appreciate those gifts. Let me get some love over here. There we go. Christina, thank you so much. Romeo, appreciate you. Let me get some love. Let me get 6 badges over here on IG real quick. Let me get some stars on Facebook. Yeah, because get your red ink pen out. This is going to be red ink. This is going to be red ink. This is going to be red ink because I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Come on. Thank you, Body by Kira Spiritual G. Appreciate you. Was it Shelly? Thank you, King. I appreciate you. Red ink pen note. Come on, friends, say waiting. Okay, Isabella, thank you so much for that badge. Danielle, appreciate you. Jalisa, appreciate that cash app. Double tap on the screen. I got a red ink pen note. Send me some love. Thank you, Soki. I think that's how you pronounce it. Mika, appreciate you. Tiffany, appreciate you. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Bad Girl. I got a red ink pen note. For those of you that's sitting and soaking and you think that holding on to that pain is going to fix you, it won't. You think holding on to that betrayal is going to fix you, it won't. The holding on to that letdown going to fix you, it won't. And I understand that sometimes we hold on to it. Thank you, Trey Way, for that badge because we want to feel something so bad. But I want you to know that, understand this right here. I'd rather be numb than to be feeling something that's not real. Let me go through my numbness. Thank you, Eye Candy. Let me go through my numbness. Yeah, come on now. Rachel White, appreciate you. Purple Flowers, appreciate you. Thank you so much, Purpose for my pain. Appreciate that badge. I am Bree. Appreciate that badge. Understand that. Come on, let's be real about it. You holding on to it, you're self-destructing. You holding on to it, you're damaging yourself. You holding on to that pain, to that betrayal, to that letdown. Guess what? Everybody else, they're moving on with their life. And the person, get your red ink pen out. The person that caused you the pain, they don't care. Newsflash. They don't care. They don't care. Your friends are not going to say it because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Your family, they're not going to say it because they don't want to hurt your feelings. They don't want to make you feel bad. They want you, they feel like you're going through enough, but I'm your coach. As your life coach, as your favorite speaker, as your inspirational speaker, if I want you to grow, if I want you to heal, if I want you to develop and live up to your fullest potential, I have to deal with the truth. I have to be open. I have to be honest. I have to tell it to you raw, just like how it is. Friend, they don't care. They don't care. It's the reason why they hurt you the way that they did. They don't care. It's the reason why they walked you like a dog. They don't care. It's the reason why they lied. They cheated. They manipulated. They don't care. It's the reason why they twist and turn everything and got you feeling responsible for the hurt and the pain that they caused you. They don't care. And I want you to understand with this news flash, they didn't care then and they don't care now. They've moved on with their life. They done been in 4 or 5 other relationships. Some of them are married with children. Some of them have grown from everything that they've done with you. They're not even that person anymore. They've had a whole change of heart. They just never reached out to you and said anything because they feel like enough is enough. They didn't moved on from it and they hope that you've moved on from it as well. They don't know that you're still sitting over there writing sad posts, that you're still over there shutting everybody out. You don't want to move from that pain. You don't want to let that go. You don't trust anybody else. Here you are in a brand new relationship and your relationship won't even relationship because you still hung up on pain that you had from 7 years, a relationship that ended 7 years ago. You still showing up with that baggage. You still showing up with that trauma. You still showing up with that pain. So every new person that you meet, they walk right on up out your life. You can't hold a relationship down to save your life. Every time it's, oh baby, you got too much baggage. You got too much drama. You got too much dysfunction. You got too much pain. You got too much betrayal. You got too much letdowns in your life for me to deal with you. And you have to understand that your trauma, your pain, that ain't somebody else's responsibility. We are not responsible for healing your trauma. We are not responsible for dealing with your pain. We are not responsible for healing you. That's your job. That's your responsibility. Our job is to take care of us. You got to heal you for you. You got to deal with you for you. You got to lay your own things to rest. Your own demons, you got to lay them to rest for you. But what you won't do, you won't bring them over in my life. You won't bring that over here. You won't trick me, finesse me, bamboozle me, hoodwink me into thinking that I'm responsible for staying with you, that I'm not real if I leave, that I'm not solid if I leave, because what, two fingers swinging? Poof, Casper. I will get up out your life so fast, baby. Yeah. I understand that if you're not operating at 100%, if you haven't laid your demons to rest, if you still got things that you need to work on in your own life, you ain't got no business trying to tiptoe your way over here in mine. It is not my responsibility to fix nothing that you got going on. It is not my job. And one thing's for sure, two things for certain is I do not operate with that false sense of responsibility. That's not my job. Handle you. And I'm not going to give you every single day reassurance either. Hello, somebody. You can take that to the bank. Stand 10 toes on it. All I need is constant reassurance. You won't get that from me. Understand me. You will not get that from me. You will not get no, every single day I got to come in and show you this every single day. I got to come and give you that every single day. I got to come in. No. That's not going to be me. I just need you to know that that's not going to be me. That's draining. That is tiring. That will wear a person completely out. If I have to do all of that and I tell you that I love you, then that's just like saying that you don't feel the love that I say that I have for you. And that right there, that's a bigger problem. That's not my job, baby. That's not for me. I'm not finna let you wear me out. I'm not finna let you drain me. I'm not finna allow you to come in and make me responsible for anything that somebody else done to you. I wasn't there, didn't have nothing to do with it. Go fix that. Unhealed section, you go to the left, everything you want in the box to the left. Yep, or in the plastic bag that you got from Family Dollars. I'm gonna put it all in that little bag, the same little bag you brought it in here with. I'm gonna put it in as you go back out the other side. Baby, I am unplaywittable. I do not allow people to play with me. Period. That's how you have to operate on a regular basis. You are not responsible for another grown adult. You are not responsible for fixing them. You are not responsible for making sure that they stay on top of this and on top of that. Being in a relationship is not a babysitting service. You did not sign up to be a CNA or whatever them people is that take care of adults. If you didn't sign up to be that, why are you being that in a relationship? Most of the time, the reason why you're taking on those responsibilities in a relationship is because you don't have a real relationship. What you have is a project. That's what you have. You're playing Barbara, you're playing Brianna, you're playing Brenda the Builder. That's the problem. And when it comes to you, sometimes y'all are Bob, sometimes y'all are Brandon, and sometimes y'all are Daquan the Builder. You're trying to build the perfect woman. You're trying to build the perfect man. And that's not your job. That's not your job. I don't care how good they look. I don't care what type of income that they have. 2024, we 2024. We're in the third month of the second quarter. Half of a year. We cannot afford a beautiful disaster. Would you say, Coach? We cannot afford a beautiful disaster. Shantae Raphael Enterprise, you got to renew your subscription. They say you got to renew your subscription. That's the first time it's been said that on TikTok. Yeah, it said you got to go renew, friend. Double tap on that screen. Double tap on that screen. Where y'all at? I can't afford a beautiful disaster. I can't afford it. That's going to cost me too much. I don't have the time, the energy in me, or the mental capacity to be dealing with somebody else's issues when I have my own. I gotta fix me for me. You gotta fix you for you. And you have to respect yourself enough to, when you see people that are not in a position to give you exactly what it is that you're willing to give them, you have to respect the person that you are enough to bow out gracefully. Save yourself some time. Save yourself some heartache. Save yourself some pain. Because it's nothing like being there for a person and doing for a person, and them letting you know that I can never be that back to you. I could never give that back to you. Double tap on the screen real quick. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So what I'm saying to you this morning is we all going to face a Peter at one point or a time or another in our life. You cannot get distracted by the betrayal. You cannot get distracted by the letdown. You cannot get distracted by the pain, because these things are going to happen. You're going to experience this at one point or another in your life. She says, great message, Coach. Thank you so much. Stop allowing past trauma, past pain to hold you hostage in your life. It's time for you to live life. It's time for you to enjoy life. It's time for you to have some great experiences in your life. It's time for you to really evolve the way that you need to. It's time for you to take your life seriously and start demanding more, not out of other people, but demanding more from yourself. You have to wake up every single day and put on your full armor. You have to wake up every single day and be prepared to step out and conquer that day. If it's not something that you can fix, if it's not something that you can go back and you can redo, then let it go. Thank you so much. Is it Jermaine? Thank you, Doris 127. Appreciate those badges. Yeah. If it's not something that you can fix, let it go. If you see that there's no coming back from that, let that go. Do not allow people to keep you in the in-betweens. Don't allow people to keep you in that stuck, stagnant state, constantly digging your way, and not going anywhere fast. You have to learn how to say, you know what, that happened. What's next? That happened. What's next? And move on with your life. This is something that you owe to yourself. This is something that you owe you. Whether you win or you lose, it's up to you. Whether you grow or you stay stuck, it's up to you. Whether you have or you don't have, it's all up to you. Truthfully speaking, it's all riding on you. People can lie to you and you can still win. They can betray you and you can still win. They can talk bad about you and you can still win. You can start out with less than them and still win. You can start at the back of the line, they at the front of the line, and God still have the power to jump you from the back to the front. Guess what? You still win. You can be counted out and you can show them that there's a miscount, but it's all left up to you. You have to know that if I want to win, that it's up to me. If I want to have, then it's up to me. You don't have to live on the level that they say that you have to be on. Don't just want to outlive the limitations that people put on your life. Outlive the limitations that you yourself have also placed on your life. Don't be afraid to disconnect, to disassociate, to separate yourself from that old broken version of who you used to be. I used to be a person that was easily triggered. Now I operate with a cool, calm, collected mindset. I used to be a person that was ready to go from zero to prison. And guess what? Now I ain't even wanting to see prison. I don't even want to go speak at a prison. I just want to be right here where I'm at. I done gave them folk enough time, enough energy, enough effort. Check my, look at my record. Enough money. I'm sick of it. Understand that that's a part of my old life. That's a part of my old being. I don't want to deal in that capacity anymore. And you have that divine right of choice. You get to pick and choose who you give your time, your energy, and your effort to. And the more that you stay focused on that brokenness, the more that you're going to produce more what? Brokenness. If you focus more on being sad, mad, and depressed, then you're going to produce more of those same things. Your mind is going to produce everything that you're focused on. You have to focus on things that are good, things that are uplifting, those things that are inspiring to your life. If it's not going to help you develop, if it's not going to help you grow, if it's not pouring into you in a positive way, then why are you even paying it any attention? Deaf ear, blind eye, no conversation. Deaf ear, blind eye, no conversation. That's how I operate in environments that's not beneficial to my growth and development. She said, I love you. I love you too. Yeah. Come on. What you say? Deaf ear, blind eye, no conversation. Do that have something to do with me? No, it does not. Is that going to be beneficial to my growth or development? No, it's not. Is that going to help me advance in anything that I'm doing? No, it's not. Then deaf ear, blind eye, no conversation. I don't even want to sit and talk about nothing. I hate small talk. It aggravates me. I'd rather we sit in silence. Just chill. Let me enjoy your presence. The fact that you showed up to share space with me is enough. I'm cool with it. And that's how we have to learn how to operate on a regular basis. Focusing on our development. We all got a past. We all got hurt. We all got things that we've dealt with in our past life. We all got letdowns. We all got betrayals. But how you handle those letdowns, how you handle those betrayals is going to determine whether or not you go to your next level or life or not. So what are you saying, Coach? You have to make a decision in your life. She said, this is amazing. Thank you, friend. You know, you have to make a decision in your life. Am I going to allow my past to stop me? Or am I going to use my past to motivate me? Am I going to allow my past to stop me, to stifle me, to stunt me, to keep me trapped right here? Or am I going to allow the things that I've gone through, the experiences that I've had to motivate me, to push me, to fuel me for what's next in my life? Those are your decisions. Holding on to it is not going to fix it. Crying about it every chance you get won't fix it. Making excuses for why you are the way that you are won't fix it. At one point or another, you're going to have to stop making excuses and start making changes. Yeah, we understood when you was a little girl that that's how you were because of what you was going through. But now you're a young woman. And it's time to let that way of thinking, that way of living go. We understand that when you was a young boy, this is what you were doing. This is how you was moving. But now you're a grown man. And now it's time for you to let that young boy thinking, it's time to let that go. It says what? When I was a child, I thought as a child. You're no longer a child anymore. You're young men, young women, grown women, young adults. Because I got some teenagers that watch my videos. You're young adults. It's time to start making some better choices in your life. It's time to start making some better decisions in your life. It's time to stop boasting about, I mastered the art of bouncing back. Now let's master the art of not having to. You've mastered the art of bouncing back. Now can we master the art of not having to? Aren't you tired of starting over 3 times a week, 4 times a week, every 6 months, every year? Let's start making some better decisions in our life. Let's start evaluating things, processing things before we jump head in first. Yes, you're absolutely right? I teach y'all all the time. What did I say? Start over as many times as you need to. That's a fact. But that's when you're going into things that you're unaware of, because you're going to experience some things that you might not be aware of. So you hit that road and you're like, wait a minute, let me go revamp. Let me reroute. Let me start this over. But consciously, starting over and over and over in the same situation where they've already exposed to you who they are, what they are, how they think. Come on now. They done painted you a whole wall portrait. And now you got them going over into the living room. They done painted you picture after picture after picture. And they all end with pain. They all end with hurt. They all end in betrayal, in letdown. And they all sign, I didn't know that was going to do that to you. I didn't know you was going to act like that. I didn't know you was going to feel that way. I didn't know that it was going to be this and that. They knew. They were very much aware. Thank you, Jessica, for the cash out. They knew. They were very much aware. Signed author. The author only author unknown. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, these are the most I didn't know grown folk ever. I'm tired of talking to grown folk that don't know basic stuff, can't communicate effectively. Not only can't communicate, can't comprehend, either can't understand nothing that you saying. Here you is, big as you are, swearing you a boss and everything else, but can't handle a regular conversation. Can't even express to you how I feel without it turning into a whole argument, a big disagreement, slamming doors, people walking out. You so easily offended by everything, especially when somebody's telling you how you made them feel. How you get mad at me because I'm telling you how you made me feel like, and I want to receive it in. If that ain't how you meant to make me feel, just say that. Say that what you're feeling is not real. I didn't mean to make you feel that way. How can I fix that? Understand that. The way that I said that, I meant what I said, but maybe my delivery was wrong. I apologize for saying it the way that I said it. However, there's some things that I feel like you need to correct in this relationship in order for us to work. Learn how to communicate. Basic. Come on. I hear babysitting grown adults, people that need to be old enough to know, and you know what I'm saying, know exactly what's going on. If you can't handle regular conversation, regular relations, like, come here, I'm trying to love you. Come here, I'm trying to show you what healthy love looks like. I'm trying to show you what healthy communication looks like. I'm trying to show you what we can both win. Hey, come here, I'm trying to help you. Why are you trying to hurt me? I'm trying to be there for you, but you're making it very hard. By the time that they want to give it, I don't even want this little funky bond no more. The little bond that I was chasing after, I don't want it. The relationship that I was crying about, I don't want it. All of that pacing the floor, sliding down people's walls, my house, their house, everybody's house. I done slid down so many walls. I got splinters inside my back. Guess what? Don't want it no more. Hello, somebody. Don't want it. Don't care about it. Not invested in it. Don't want the time, the energy, or the effort. Don't even want the explanation. You and the little bond, y'all can go ahead elsewhere. That's how, by the time they understand, by the time they get on board, by the time you get finished running yourself in the ground, trying to get them to understand it, try to get them on board with it, you don't even want it no more. So look at that. Think about that. You just spend all of your time crying about a relationship, wanting that relationship, only to get that relationship, and then wish you would have left that relationship right over there where it was at. I don't even want this. You ain't even a person that I thought that you was. Wait a minute. God is saying, yeah, but if you would have trusted yourself, you would have never been in this situation. I sent you signs. I gave you dreams. I put it in your spirit. I let you know that they was a liar. I showed you when they was lying. I let you know that they was a cheat. I showed you that they was cheating. I let you know all of that, but you still sat over there crying about it, crying and whining and whining and crying. I just went on and gave it to you so that once you got it, you could see why I was trying to keep you from having it. It ain't that I don't want you to be happy, but I knew that right there, that wasn't going to bring you happiness. I knew that wasn't going to bring you joy. So what are you saying? Trust yourself, trust your gut. Your body will not lie to you. It's not going to lie to you. When God is saying that's not for you, trust that. Stop asking for his blessings if you don't want to follow his directions. Stop asking him to cover you, but you keep stepping from up under that umbrella. Stop. Make up your mind. Are you going to be in or are you going to be out? All the back and forth, the in and out, the up and down. Come on now. We're too old for it. It's time to really tap in. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because it's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It's your favorite online motivational speaker, inspirational speaker, and life coach. It's your girl, street poet. And y'all know I come every single morning and I bring who? I bring the chosen family right here with me. They are inside the chat on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, and they are keeping you guys motivated inside of the chat. They're constantly putting up the links and all the notes right here inside the chat. If you want to become a part of the chosen family, click that link in my bio that it says Linktree Street. Click that link right there, scroll down to where it says mental health support group, and become a part of the chosen family today. We meet Tuesday, Thursdays, every Tuesday and Thursday. That's right, from 12 p.m. We have 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have prayer on Tuesday and Thursday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You bring your questions, your comments, your testimony. We have scripture and prayer. That's just to keep us moving throughout the day. Sometimes you need that exclusive, and that's what we give right there, right? And that's not posted on any platform. That is a private group right there. And it's like via StreamYard, so we right there as if you on Zoom. It's the same thing, right? And then on Thursday night from 6:30 to 7:30, we have an hour mental health support group where we are dissecting a brand new book. We do a different book every single month. Bring your questions, bring your comments, your testimonies on Thursdays as well. And anything that we may have talked about on the live videos, you jot down all of your questions. You bring them to group. Hey, coach, you had said this on one of the videos. Can you elaborate? Can you give us more clarity on that? Can you break this down a little bit further? That's your time to have that one-on-one right there with me to ask those questions. So if you want to be a part of our community that's constantly growing, that's evolving, that's healing, that's celebrating and everything right there together, then guess what? Click that link in my bio where it says Linktree Street. Click that mental health support group and get signed up expeditiously. Listen, if you click to do the free, you will not unlock any of the videos, and you won't be a part of the class. In order for you to participate, to watch the videos, and to also be a part of class, you have to select the $10 tier. It's $10 a month, not $10 every time you come in. $10, it's a Happy Meal, a meal from Chick-fil-A, a convenience store run. It's just $10, and this is going towards your mental and your spiritual health. This is all it is, okay? So your mental health is worth it. Your spiritual health is worth it. Come on, look at Khalil Gray. Yeah, it is worth it. Get inside the group expeditiously, man. We have so much going on inside of there. I think we are at 1,500 members inside of the Patreon. We're growing every single day. Every single day we're growing. We're evolving right there together, man. And it's a beautiful, beautiful place. So you guys can tap into that. I just want to tell you guys that I love y'all. I want you guys to, it's in my bio. Click the link tree. It says Linktree in my bio on all three of these platforms. Click that link tree, scroll down to where it says mental health support group. That's it. I love you guys so much, man. But on today, man, if I lifted your spirits on TikTok, if I lifted your spirits, if I motivated you, if I gave you the inspiration that you needed, if I got you up out of there and say, you know what, coach, it was tight, but it was right. You are absolutely right. There's some things in my life that I know I should turn loose. There's some things in my life that I've been holding on to, and I can admit I've been holding on to it too long. Send me some love if you got what you needed this morning over here on TikTok. Get us up to 300K. Right now, y'all at 264.9. Send me some love over here. Over here on IG, same thing. If I motivated you, if I gave you the inspiration that you needed, if I lifted your spirits, if some of what I said was just confirmation, and you like, coach, you know what? That right there, that was me. I asked God for his blessing, but then I don't turn around and take his direction. Thank you, Jaleesa, for that cash out. That was me. I felt convicted when you said that. I threw shoes when you said that. Double tap on my screen. Let me get a couple of badges for you from you over here on IG. Yeah, go ahead and bless me up over Facebook. Y'all know it's the same thing, man. If you got your motivation, your inspiration over here this morning, or if you just said, coach, you know what, you did your job this morning. You came through this morning. You had a message, because that's me. That's right. I'm connected to a beautiful disaster. I'm dealing with a beautiful disaster as we speak. And I tell you what, you turned me every which way but loose, baby. Yeah. You turned me every which way but loose. I'm guilty of that. I'm constantly trying to fix other people, constantly trying to be there for other people. You didn't expose to me how I overplay my part, overspend my finances. You didn't check me in every single box. That's been me. That's That's been me. Let me get a couple of stars over here on Facebook real quick. Good morning, Grand Rising, Rich Rising. Happy new day to all of my chosen family over here on these videos, man. Good morning to y'all. Keep in mind, we will not be live on Friday because I will be going to Jamaica to speak at the women's retreat in Jamaica, Negril, Jamaica. I am on the way. It is an honor. It is a pleasure to tell you guys, my chosen family, that as of this weekend, your coach is an international speaker. You know what I'm saying? That's a man. Listen, I love the way that it sounds. I tell you what, I done warned them already. Tifa. I done told them, baby. Yeah, for everybody that sleep, it's gonna be a nightmare when you wake up. Yesterday's price won't be today's price, baby. Understand that. Yeah. Sleep peacefully. Enjoy your nap. If you slept on me in 2023, 2024, baby. Yeah. Just know that. Yeah, sleep, rest well, because it's gonna be a nightmare when you wake up. Yesterday's price is definitely not gonna be today's price. Understand that. Oh yeah, it's a difference. It's growth, it's development. I thank God for raining down on me. I thank God for just exalting me. I thank God for every single thing that he's doing in my life, creating ways, creating opportunities, bringing me forward everywhere we go. Every time I turn around, it's something brand new that's happening in my life, and I'm just sitting over here in awe of his work. Right? It's in him I live, I breathe, I have my being, and nothing that I'm doing could have been able to do without him. He gets all honor, he gets all glory, he gets all praise for the wonderful things that he's done. Like, I'm in amazement, I'm in awe. Every time I wake up and I'm like, yo, wow, this is wild. Even right now this morning, it was hard, trying to contain myself. When I said yo-yo, appreciate you tuning into the live, I'm talking about the iconic yo-yo, the rapper yo-yo. Can't play with my yo-yo from back in the day. I'm 46. Back in the day when yo-yo was out and rapping all over BET, MTV, touring, and I'm a poet and I'm also an artist. So every yo-yo beat I wanted to rap on. Every talent show that I was in, I was rapping over yo-yo beats. And to know that now, she's watching my live videos, supporting my live videos. You can go to her page. She got reposts my videos, shares my content. That's a blessing. Expanding reach. God is amazing. Same exact people that you looked at and you're like, yo, now it's man, come on. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. And it's like every morning we're seeing more and more people tap into the live videos. You guys know the other morning, Monday morning, we came on, we had Kitty J. Rose. If you guys follow any of the podcasts, we see Kitty Rose. Kitty Rose be on all the podcasts all the time. But to go to her IG story, she had posted, I start my mornings off with Coach Street. She is a coach. She's a licensed therapist. This is what she does professionally on a regular basis. She's traveling the world right now on a tour, a podcast tour. But she starts her mornings off right here. It's a blessing to be a coach that coach other coaches, that coaches other ministers, that coaches pastors, that come into the room, that even book sessions and say, hey, look, yeah, coach, I need a refill. And it's a beautiful thing because sometimes they come and they, believe it or not, they'll come and they say, hey, yeah, I know I paid for a session, but we're going to talk about me for 30 minutes and then I'm going to refill you. This is my life. This is what I go through. I'm telling y'all, I cannot make this up. We be on there talking like sisters and brothers. We be on there talking like sisters and sisters. God is amazing. The things that he do, it's amazing. How he show up in your life is amazing. If you want those blessings, you have to be willing to follow his directions. And that's not on a sometimey thing. That's a every day you wake up. That's a every day you tap in. That's a every day putting on that full armor. That's a every day giving him honor, giving him praise, and being obedient, right? He said, if you're obedient, you will eat the best of the land. No more chicken nuggets for you. I got steak and I got lobster. Understand that? Not no regular steak. I'm talking Tommy Hawk. Understand that? You know, the big one, the big one, the big one. That's what I'm talking. Yeah, you're going to eat the best of the land. I'm giving you the best of the best. But your obedience have to be top tier, babes. This ain't no sometimey thing. Even when all hell breaking loose in your life, you got to tap in. Even when you don't like the answer that I'm giving you, you still got to stay tapped in. Because sometimes my answer to some of the things that you want is going to be no. Sometimes some of the places that you want to go, it's going to be a no. That's not in alignment. That's not fitting for the brand. And you have to be okay when I say no. You have to be okay when I say we can't do that. You have to be okay with that. Everything you want is not going to be a part of what you need. I never promised you all your wants. I said that I would supply all of your needs. It's a difference between your wants and your needs. He said, I'll supply your needs. He never said, I'll supply you with all your wants. Friends, say tap in. I want you guys to have an amazing day. I love me some you, man. And I will see you guys on tomorrow. Keep in mind, we will not be live on Friday. I will be on my way going to Jamaica to speak at the women's retreat. And I seen y'all in my chat talking about get to the board. I know y'all want to know what this illustration is on this board, but you're going to have to wait till tomorrow, right? Well, I'm telling you right now, hey, they made sure that I got this dry erase board. I told my chosen family I want a dry erase board. All of them sent me cash apps to get my dry erase board. I got this one. And I also got a traveling size one, right? I also got I love a dry erase board. I think that every teacher has to have a dry erase board, right? Because you have to know that some people learn from you saying it, right? They learn from the stuff that you're saying, but then you have some people that need that visual presentation. They need it to be right there. Give us an illustration to go with the words that you're speaking so that we know exactly what's going on. So yeah, I got a traveling size one and I got this one and I had to have somebody come paint the wall, put it up on the wall so that it's right here every single morning. And they look at them, they ain't they want to know what's going on with the board. Listen, you got to be here tomorrow. You got to be here tomorrow to find out what's going on with the board. Y'all see, I believe in being prepared. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Know where you're going to go tomorrow beforehand, right? I love me some you, man. I thank you, every single one of you guys that bless me with gifts, that bless me with badges, that bless me with stars, that bless me with Cash App tips this morning, you know what I'm saying, for bringing in the word, for, you know what I'm saying, motivating and inspiring you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. It's your favorite speaker. Your favorite speaker. Mimi, it's your favorite speaker. Is the Cash App, your favorite speaker, and it's spelled just like how it's supposed to be spelled. I don't be doing all them crazy spelling. Your favorite speaker is the Cash App. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys. I truly appreciate all of you guys' love and support and the way that you pour into me on a regular basis. And a lot of times you guys are like, well, you know, I don't have the stars or the gifts right now. Your presence alone is more than enough as well. You know, you seeing you guys interact in the chat, seeing you guys share my content, post my content, comment on my content, interact with my content, all of that matters as well. All of that matters as well. Nothing goes unnoticed. I truly appreciate all the love and the support that I get from you guys on a daily basis. You guys continue to have a blessed day, have joy, have peace, and have it all intentionally. I'll see you guys soon. Be good. All right.